Alright, so yeah. I didn't want to, my phone was on low battery mode. And sorry if I sound kind of sick. I'm feeling under the weather. Been feeling under the weather for like the last 4 or 5 days, man. It sucks, but it is what it is. This is Daniel 2, verse 40. It says, "And the fourth kingdom shall be as strong as iron, for as much as iron and brass, so far as much as iron breaketh in pieces, and subdueth all things, as iron that breaketh all these things shall be broke in pieces and bruised." I was talking about Rome, 41. But Rome came back today as the Roman Empire came back again today as who we know is what the beast who had his deadly wound healed. This is Revelation 3 verse 3. Actually, so I'll give it Revelation 13 verse 3. Just keep up words will. Revelation 13 verse 3. "And I saw as one of his heads were wounded, and his deadly wound was healed, and all the world wondered after the beast." Okay, which of the Roman Empire fell and came back. This is what you're seeing today. The Roman Empire, man. So this is Daniel's 2, verse 41. "And whereas thou sawest the feet of those and toes, part of potter's clay and part of iron, the kingdom shall be divided, but there shall be in it of the strength of iron, for as much as thou sawest iron mixed with miry clay. And as the toes of the feet were part of iron and part of clay, so the kingdom shall be partly strong and partly broken." Okay, and the reason why it's partly strong and partly broken, because these different nations within NATO and the EU, they have some that are stronger than the others, so it's not a complete balance. Okay, so the iron nations would be what Belgium, Denmark, France, Luxembourg, Netherlands, United Kingdom, which of course that is stronger than Portugal, Italy, Spain, and Greece, which are known as the clay or the pigs nations. Okay, and this guy, he knows that. Okay, but what was the cause, okay, of him putting, the feet of clay as his album title? Because he knows the way he's at the end of Esau's world. Okay, and that goes out by what? Thermonuclear destruction. So this guy, he's been watching the prophets, man. Okay, and he knows, about the up-and-coming judgments, hence why he would put a line like that in his song. "And the toes of the feet were part of iron and part of clay, so the kingdom shall be partly strong and partly broken." Okay, "And whereas thou sawest iron mixed with miry clay, they shall mingle themselves with the seed of men, but they shall not cleave one to another, even as iron is mixed with clay." Okay. And the seed of men is talking about the other nations, but they're really under Esau. Okay, so they gave him time to rule, but they're really ruling under Esau's authority. Okay, so 43, "And as thou sawest iron mixed with miry clay, they shall mingle themselves with the seed of men, but they shall not cleave one to another, even as iron is mixed with clay." 44, "And in the days of these kings shall the power of heaven set up a kingdom which shall never be destroyed." Okay, it's the kingdom of heaven. "And the kingdom shall not be left to other people, but it shall break in pieces and consume all the kingdoms, and it shall stand forever." Okay, so the Lord YAHAWASHI has said what? That this kingdom is not going to stand forever, man. Okay, that this kingdom you're living in right now, we're living with the last heathen rulership. And this guy, Earl Sweatshirt, he knows that. And that's why he has, him singing a song. Okay, we free Gaza, we in the corner like Israelites. All right, because we are out there preaching this gospel, and clearly this guy has heard the gospel for him to have an album called Feet of Clay. And these witches and warlocks on the left-hand side, because that's nothing more than he is, okay, are used to push these agendas. Okay, let me see if I can, lyrics, they're supposed to, basically put out Esau's agenda before he does it. It says, "Free Gaza, we on the corner like Israelites. Ain't look at the wristwatch, still knew the time, it's raining missiles out of the sky." So what is that talking about, man? Okay, it's talking about the thermonuclear destruction, okay, which is soon to happen here upon the land of Israel, which is in the Bible known as Babylon the Great. This is Isaiah 13, verse 4 says, the noise of the multitude in the mountain like as a great people, a tumultuous noise of the kingdoms of nations gathered together. The Lord Yahawah of hosts mustered the hosts of the battle. They come from a far country, from the ends of heaven, even the Lord Yahawah and the weapons of his indignation to destroy the whole land. Okay, and this place is going to be completely destroyed by way of World War III. And this is why you have these certain nations, Israel, the United States, NATO, and the EU going head to head. Okay, with what? BRICS? Russia, China, okay, India, Saudi Arabia, so on and so forth. Okay, all these nations, North Korea, that are getting ready to go head to head because we're coming into the last war. Okay, the war to end all wars. Because Einstein said, that fucking kite, he said, the next world war will be fought with sticks and stones. Okay, and he's wrong because there's not going to be a war after that. Okay, because nation shall not lift a sword against nation anymore. Roughly paraphrasing. It's Isaiah 3rd chapter. We grab it, Isaiah 2. It's Isaiah 2 verse 4. And he shall judge among the nations and shall rebuke many people, and they shall beat their swords into plowshares. Yeah, okay, because you nations are going to be our crops of slaves, man. Okay, and Earl, he doesn't have to look at the wristwatch to know that on. As the rest of you people out here, you're dancing to this nigga's music, he's basically telling you, nigga, you're about to eat a nuke, and you people have no clue. But you're all up on Instagram and Twitter giving this nigga a verse of the year. But little did you know, okay, he's telling you who the prophets are. Okay, and if you were asking these questions, he'll glad to tell you, I'm pretty sure. It's not a hard verse to really break down, but, your eyes have to be open. The pruning hooks, nation shall not lift up sword against nation, neither shall they learn war anymore. Okay, and that's true. Okay, because you nations are going to be under the foot of the so-called black, Hispanic, and Native American man and Israelites that look like these other nations or tribes. The rest of these heathen nations, but really to send back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, because it's not a color thing, man. Okay, the Lord doesn't care if you're green, yellow, or purple. He cares about your seed line, your lineage. And if you're able to understand this word to its fullest extent, because you have Israelites who look like the so-called Jew over there in that land and get delivered. You have Israelites that look like a Hamite that will be delivered. Okay, you see? So you got to take these things into consideration. Okay? So Isaiah 13 verse 11, and I will punish the world for their evil and the wicked for their iniquity, and I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease, and will lay low the haughtiness of the terrible. Okay, so Lord just said he's gonna punish, this place. So this guy right here, Daylight, he also brought up Israel in one of his battle raps. This guy looks like a fucking Call of Duty kill confirmed. But yeah, he said something about Edom, and he did another one like during COVID time versus I can't think of that nigga's name, bro. K-Rock, I believe his name is. And he says it's gonna be a landslide. You're gonna lose like Edom or some shit. He said like that. But he said, okay, the prophecies, because these prophecies are speaking because his word has gone out throughout the whole inhabitants of the earth. Okay, and then shall the end come. And this is what we're seeing. Okay, this is why you have World War III going on. This is why you have such division here in America. Okay, this is Revelations 24 verse 6, and ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. For nation shall rise up against nation, kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines, pestilence, earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrows. Okay, I'm going to jump down to 14. It says, and this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come. Okay, and that word end there is telos. It says end, termination, the limit at which a thing ceased to be. This place is on its way, its last leg. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. See, the Lord has set up certain processes to go down, in the ways how he wants it to go down. The Lord is a power of gradualism. As you see Esau gradually getting his new world order together, where the Lord is gradually putting these prophecies in place, and it's really happening at a very rapid pace, because according to Matthew 24 verse 22, the Lord said he's going to speed up the days for the elect's sake. It says Habakkuk 2 verse 1, and I will stand upon my watch and will set me upon the tower, and will watch to see what he will say unto me, and what I will answer when I am reproved. The Lord Yahawah answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it. So this guy Earl, he's been given a little understanding. He probably watches the videos. He might be a fucking scoffer or some shit, for all we know. But you know, he can see the words of the Heavenly Father, okay, you know, coming to pass. And this is why he put it in his rap. It's raining missiles out of the sky. Come on, man. He doesn't need to know the time. It's raining missiles out of the sky. Habakkuk 2 verse 3, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry. Okay, and these nations, they know about our power. Okay, they're not dumb. They know the ancient stories. Okay, so when they see it, okay, what? They're that Revelations 11 chapter. They see the resurrection of the nation of Israel. Okay, they're terrified, man. Okay, terrified. Okay, and this is why this guy's bringing it up in his raps, because why? The nation of Israel, okay, 1/3 would be said to wake up here upon the earth in the latter days. Okay, so you have 2/3 Israelites, okay, who know who they're Israelites, okay, who know they're Israelites, who have woken up. Like this guy, he understands he's Israelite. Hence why he would say that in the song. Does that mean he's going to receive salvation? No, okay, he has the riches of this world, okay. This guy's been pimped out by the industry since he was like fucking 14 or 15, man. 13 years old, man. Odd Future came out when I was like in 7th grade. I'm 26 now. I remember, you know. I wasn't necessarily a big Odd Future fan. I like Earl. Like, his first mixtape was pretty good. But I never kept up with that faggot Tyler, the Creator, you know. Anywho, Revelation 11 verse 8, and their dead bodies shall lie in the street of the great city, which is spiritually called Sodom and Egypt, where also our Lord was crucified, and they, the people and kindreds and tongues and nations, shall see their dead bodies 3 days and a half, and shall not suffer their dead bodies to be put in graves. And they that dwell upon the earth shall rejoice over them and make merry, and shall send gifts one to another, because these two prophets tormented them that dwelt on the earth. And after 3 days and a half, the spirit of life from power entered into them, and they stood upon their feet, and great fear fell upon them and saw them. Okay, and great fear is falling upon these heathens. Okay, and this is why Esau's coming down with great wrath, okay, implementing his new world order, because he knows that what? He is the iron mixed with miry clay. Okay, and he knows that. Why? Because the Lord has spoken his word, okay, into the earth in these latter days by way of his mouthpiece, which is the prophets, according to Luke 1 verse 70. Psalms 19 verse 2, actually start 1. The heavens declare the glory of the Lord, the glory of power, and the firmament show his handiwork. Day unto day utter speech, and night unto night show of knowledge. There is no speech nor language where their voice is not heard. So this is talking about YouTube, if you can receive it. Okay, if you can't receive it, then sucks to be you, bro. But you know, they can't get me moving on. But you know, this guy clearly saw us on the street or on YouTube and prophesying, so he put it in his raps. Their line is gone throughout all the earth, and their words to the ends of the world. In them had he set a tabernacle for the sun. Okay, what is that tabernacle, man? Okay, what is that line going out through the earth, man? You know, is a unicorn willing to work with thee? You know, so as Esau finds out that he's at his end, so is the nation of Israel finding out that what they are the beginning of it that fall with. Okay, but with that, I'm gonna say Shalom and call HALAL, YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH, and Lord's will as well as edifying and let you enjoy it. Shalom, shalom.